Alright, what's up, guys? Today's Wednesday, January 21st. Gonna do the Royal Rumble predictions a little bit early. But I will post these on Friday. When I guarantee that there's no more matches added to the Royal Rumble. This has got to be one of my favorite events. I know I probably said this on every event, but the Royal Rumble is one of those events where it's almost guaranteed to be something's going to be, not shocking. Something's going to be a surprise. Sorry. So here we go. Let's get this cracking. First match, going to talk about the women's championship match, Beth Phoenix versus Melina. It's kind of looking like that new fan, I can't remember her name, probably going to help Beth Phoenix out, help her retain the title. So I'm going to go Beth Phoenix, going to retain. I don't see the point of putting the title on Melina right now. Beth Phoenix has got to be probably the best wrestler right now in the WWE now that Victoria's retired. Not the best wrestler, but the best women's wrestler. So keeping the title on her will probably be the best bet. Excuse me. World Heavyweight Champion. Actually, we're going to go ECW Champion Jack Swagger versus Matt Hardy. It hurts my heart. No, Matt Hardy lost the title. He's one of my favorites, but I like Jack Swagger as well. He's not that bad of a talent. He really proved a lot in his match against Matt Hardy because he actually had to wrestle for a little bit instead of getting squashing somebody. So I'm not hating it. Not hating it at all. But with this match, I'm going to go Jack Swagger retaining. Sucks that Matt Hardy again is going to be probably screwed out of the Royal Rumble. Not again, but it's going to be screwed out of the Royal Rumble. I would just like to see him in it, just to see what he can do. But Jack Swagger retains, and I guess continues the feud with Matt Hardy. I don't see anybody else really they can feud with unless they really want to do Jack Swagger versus Tommy Dreamer for the title at WrestleMania, which because they have like that history together where they had those wrestling matches and that real wrestling match, and I don't know, it just kind of ended. So they might do Jack Swagger versus Tommy Dreamer in the future, which is fine. Maybe Matt Hardy can move on, maybe to SmackDown or Raw, but I doubt it. Welterweight Champion John Cena versus JBL. This one's pretty obvious. John Cena is going to retain, but how's he going to do it? My prediction is that Shawn Michaels is going to help him. I believe this is time to end the Shawn Michaels JBL little storyline we got going on here, and let Shawn Michaels go his own way, and have him screw over JBL. Say he doesn't really care about the money anymore, and maybe get the money in some other type of fashion. So far we got Beth Phoenix retaining, Jack Swagger retaining, John Cena retaining. And now we go to our last championship match, which is going to be Edge versus Jeff Hardy. The big question is, who's going after Jeff Hardy? Who wants to attack him? Why is this all happening? So here's my prediction. Again, I want to preface this with I don't read spoiler websites. I don't read the dirt sheets. All I do is I just watch ECW. The only place I get my information from is WWE.com, TNA.com. I'm pretty much a mark in that standards where that's the only information they'll feed me, and I'll make my judgments from then on out. So who is attacking Jeff Hardy? Hopefully I'm wrong and I don't spoil this for everybody, but I think it's going to be Christian Cage from TNA. It would make sense because Edge is going against Jeff Hardy, and Matt Hardy's kind of losing his role in ECW. It's a perfect time maybe to do Edge and Christian versus the Hardy Boys one more time, except in a more high-profile main event type caliber, because all four of those guys now have made their mark in the business and can prove that they can carry a show. And again, Christian hasn't been seen on TNA TV in forever. When they squash somebody like that and don't bring it back for a while, he's either injured or he's leaving the company. And I believe he's leaving. Moving on to the Moolah, as I say. So, what does that mean for the Jeff Hardy Edge match? I think it's gonna be too much for Jeff Hardy to handle, and I'm gonna go with Edge as your new WWE champion. I'm not saying Jeff Hardy's a bad champion. I've actually been enjoying him lately, but I think having Edge as being the champion right now, with this whole screw job storyline, it just sits better with me. So Edge, your new WWE champion after the Royal Rumble, which brings us to the hardest match to predict every year, the 30-man Royal Rumble match. Right now, let's see if how many people have qualified. Sorry, I'm on WWE.com right now. There we go. Tuesday, 2009 program participants. What am I out here for time? Okay, I got 5 minutes. Who is in? Yeah, I don't think they've put in Matt Hardy. But sorry, I already saw who I'm going to pick. So Shawn Michaels isn't in the Royal Rumble because of the JBL thing. Well, here's one of my other kind of out there predictions. I think Shawn Michaels will be in this year's Royal Rumble. After he screws over JBL, I think he'll somehow strike a deal with Stephanie McMahon, and he'll be put in the Royal Rumble as one of the surprise entrants. He'll go far. He'll probably be the last 2 or 3. But I think the winner is going to be the Legend Killer Randy Orton. After watching Raw and then watching the recap on ECW, it's safe to say Randy Orton is the #1 heel in the WWE right now. Whoever can prove me wrong, go ahead. But he's a bigger heel than Edge, that's for sure right now. And there's no other high-profile heels. I mean, he's a lot bigger than Kozlov, Jericho. He's just blowing up right now. Especially with him attacking Vince McMahon and making it look that serious. They're definitely putting him over as the top heel. So I think they'll make him, win the title. Or not win the title, sorry, getting ahead of myself. Win the Royal Rumble and have a whole thing like Stephanie McMahon hates Randy Orton, but he won the Royal Rumble, so she can't really do anything about it. And then, of course, Orton will be his arrogant self and rub it in everybody's face. So, there you go, guys. There's your Royal Rumble predictions of 2009. Just a quick recap. I'll go with Beth Phoenix as champion. Let's see if I can bring back the picks here. Beth Phoenix as champion. Edge being new champion. John Cena retaining. Jack Swagger retaining. And your Royal Rumble winner being Randy Orton. Alright, guys. Well, thanks for stopping by, checking out my vids. I'll let you go out with a little "Let It Rock" by Kevin Rudolph, this year's theme song to the Royal Rumble. Pretty good too, by the way. All right, check you guys later.